presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Oh, look who we have.
It's a beautiful day. Got our man, Jim from Minneapolis. We're going to take it by storm.
Taking it by storm, baby.
I love that. That's a great saying, man. Hey, what's happening, brother?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. Yourself?
Oh, man. It's been the most incredible couple of days since when I called in on Friday, Litecoin busted out of that consolidation on the 2-hour chart.
Okay.
And it just never looked back. It did a 100-point ABC up, and now it's very extended the way I look at it. But holy, I mean, it went up to $420 last night.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7.5 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great July, folks. Be impeccable with your word. Seek to know the truth. When you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement. Not because part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 351, NASDAQ up 175, S&P's up 28, gold contract up $4.70, trading $17.94 an ounce. Silver up 27 cents, $18.59 an ounce. Light sweet crude flat, $40.64 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year right now down 3 ticks, 138.31. The 30-year off 9 ticks at 178 flat. Notes and bonds, folks. You know, you can have the market to the moon, and notes and bonds still want higher price, lower yield. And good old King Dollar. What do we have, King Dollar? Let me see this, baby. King Dollar's down from about 300 to 400 ticks today. That is giving it up on price. Yeah, we're down 406, trading 96,767. The euro's at 113. The yen is at 107.32, and the British pound's at 124 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on the S&P 500 and what we have happening out here. This is going to be so cool watching this thing shake out, folks. Why? Because bottom line, last night, Asian markets went to the moon. Europe markets were up good all day today. You had the DAX up 1.6%, the CAD up 1.4%, and you had the FTSE up 2%. We're running from S&P's up 1.2. The NASDAQ is the big monster, of course, up 1.7. The Dow's up 1.4. Now, that being said, the number that has been trying to hold all day long is 3157. We've got down to 3155 once. We just got down to 3555 again right before I come on the air, about a half hour before I come on the air. That's a crucial number because the bottom line, you break that number and then you are back into under the highs that were established out here last Thursday. So it's going to be kind of neat watching this whole thing shake out. NDX 100, you got a whole different animal happening here, man. This thing's not backing off. The equities aren't backing off inside it. You're up $177. You're at 10,533. Strength inside this NDX 100. Tesla, monster, up 10%. You get Xilinx up 6.5%. Baidu's up 6.5%. And you got Trip.com up 5.5%. Taken away from it, you have Dollar Tree. That's down 4.5%. Splunk is off 1.5. PayPal's 1.4. If we do go over to Tesla again and take a look at Tesla, this is just like hard to comprehend. We just went from $952 5 trading days, $948 5 trading days ago. You're at $329, and it looks like there's still a 10%, 10.27% short position. Bottom line is that that thing is just a monster, folks. Apple, we go take a look at Apple. What you're going to see with Apple, Apple's holding price also. Apple's over its highs. You have 22 million shares. It's anemic volume, no doubt about that. You're going into 53 million. You made it to 375. Right now, you're at 372. Amazon, here's another one, okay? Amazon right now, not giving you up at all. Amazon is at highs of the day, folks, okay? Well, it's off by $9. $3,040 is the high of the day. You're at $3,032. And guess what? You got, well, Amazon's an ABC up. Yeah, look at this. Oh, my God. Okay, so let me do this one here. I didn't see this shake out, but this is an ABC up. You got to love it. Okay, so let's take a look. You got a B point out here, which was generated on the 24th. That is 27.96. Your A point is on the 12th. That's 25.03. It's already made this one. What did I say? Well, 1 second. It definitely made this one. 27.96. 27.96 minus 25.03. You got 293 A to B. Your C is at 26.30. That gives you 29.23. So bottom line, you're more than a 1-to-1 ABC structure on the way up. And guess what? You know, you can do a 1-to-1.5 like in about a heartbeat. Amazon, no doubt, is getting some action. Here, let me show you one here. This is kind of weird. CNBC. No, okay. I got to get this up. I just did a. There's a car company, a used car company that is also trading to the moon, and they lose so much money it's hard to comprehend. They take in $5 billion, but they're losing monster money also. In business a couple of years, I guess people are just going after it because it's digital. 30% short position, but just it's indicative of what this market is about right now. Some of the high volume equities out here. Oh, this is interesting. Workhorse was up this morning, now it's down. Let's take a look at this. So you got WKHS. This has been one of these high flyers. The low last 52 weeks is $1.30. The high is $22.90. Yeah, this gave it up in spades. Okay, so picture this. 3 weeks ago, the stock was at $2.96. Thursday, it was at $22.90. And this is giving it up, man. This could get really vicious. There's not big volume off the highs, but you go topside and something like this that fast. Bottom line, it's pretty easy to go south ASAP. Number-wise, they lose money hand over fist. They're going to take in $22 million this year. Now they're claiming they're going to go from $22 million this year to $147 million next year. Well, they better really have something under their belt when we're talking those kinds of numbers, because those are monster numbers. There's no doubt about it. We're going to take a look at the Dow Industrials. Inside the Dow Industrials, strength versus the weakness inside the Dow. Apple is going to be right at the top of that move, no doubt. We got, let's see. So it's Goldman, Apple, Boeing, McDonald's. Big numbers. The only ones that are in the red, you got Home Depot putting 9 negative points, Walmart 6, Pfizer, fractional. Stay right there, folks. Come back with our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes. We are going to be talking markets. Dow Industrials right now up 352, NASDAQ up 191, S&P's up 30. We'll come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks. The gold market has taken off topside in a large way in 2020. If you want to take advantage of this sector, now is the time to subscribe to my gold report. The gold report took profit in 4 of its equities in the gold portfolio in the first week of January for a combined profit of 99.2%, with 2 positions left in the portfolio that have a profit of 67.5% as of January 7th. The gold report is a comprehensive look at the metals sector as well as the markets that move gold, which is the currency and bond markets. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, I publish the gold report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the gold report, sign up now by visiting TFNN.com. Don't miss out on the next great gold trade. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has just launched their July 4th Tiger Dollar sale. For 1 week only, we've doubled all the bonuses where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars are good on all TFNN newsletters, webinars, and trading services and never expire. For all the details and to get your Tiger Dollars before this sale ends Monday, July 6th, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 337, Nasdaq's up 191, S&Ps are up 29. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes, as we do each and every Monday at 20 past the hour. And don't forget, folks, Steve has an outstanding show here every trading day, 1 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. Also a great newsletter, Mastering Probability. Now, the way you get Mastering Probability, folks, you just come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to hit newsletters. You'll see Mastering Probability right in the middle of the page. You can just hit subscribe. You can get Mastering Probability for 1 month for $149. You get it for 6 months for $695. Now, that's a savings of $199 or 22% off. You can get it for a year for $1195, which is a savings of $593, which is 33% off. Now, they all come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, folks. So if you're going to get it, check it out. Check out the Tiger Dollar sale between what you can save on a 6-month or a year and what you can save on a Tiger Dollar sale. It's probably the quickest way you can make any money, folks, in the next 5 minutes. Hey, imagine if we could do that every 5 minutes, Steve.
I love it. I love
Seriously, man.
Absolutely.
So what are we looking at?
Well, fireworks, obviously. It was a happy 4th of July, although much, much different, than certainly ones in the past. And so here down in South Florida, everything was canceled.
Yes.
So it was every man to himself.
Right.
And Tom, let me tell you, from about 8 o'clock in the evening until midnight, 12:30, down in South Florida, it was every man.
Isn't that cool? I know. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I know. No doubt, man. No doubt.
That was outside. But what we didn't have was any kind of grand finale.
Yeah.
So maybe we left that. Maybe we left that for the market, for the stock
Shanghai.
Market.
That's for sure. Oh my God.
That certainly had a big move. First I want to do is go back to, because you were talking about Amazon. I want to just so you were talking about the the A to B equals CD. It was great because just listening to you had a shorter term time, but probably a daily chart up. But you were doing it. You're like, oh, finish that one. So I just went to, this is a quarterly time frame chart, folks, and the A to B equals CD patterns work the same way. And last quarter, the month of June, so we just ended it, Amazon did volume of 295 million shares. Pretty amazing at a $2,600 between 2,000 and 26. That's big money. Obviously that's being traded. But its swing point had volume of 288. So it's a confirmed quarterly A to B equals CD to the upside, and the A point starts all the way back at the lows from 2008. I've got it from the low in October of 2008. So this has a 1-to-1 price projection of 33.22. But the way that I do the A to B equals CD pattern, this move off of the March or the October 2018 low has been so strong that Amazon should do more than a 1-to-1 A to B equals CD. So we're talking bigger picture here, maybe 38, maybe 45. Can you, I mean, man.
Seriously, I know, man. Oh, my God, I'm telling you.
But that's bigger picture. So in the shorter term, there are things that you and I can take a look at. And one of those things that is noticeable to me, Tommy has mentioned it during the updates, has been the spot volatility index. So the spot volatility index is trading higher today. It's up 57 cents, trading out at 28.25. And that is unique in where we have an S&P that's up over 1%. Now, we've seen this many times before. So when I say it's unique, it's not so unique that we don't see it. And what I'm referring to, folks, is on the very bottom panel of my screen, this also is the spot volatility index. And the green lines show periods of time where we have a rising closing basis spot volatility index in the face of rising prices inside the S&P 500. And as long as that pattern persists, so folks, just as an example, the biggest drop or the most recent biggest drop we had, this was the pattern that was going on before the coronavirus moved to the downside. Now, at that stage, in the early part of February, I would say we didn't realize that the virus was going to be the fundamental thing that just drove the market down. But my point is here that we've seen this pattern before, and so one day doesn't make a divergence. So this is something that we want to be paying attention to over the course of the next several days or week or something like that. So that's the first thing that stands out. Another thing that stands out today in such a large move to the upside out here is panel number 2 on this chart is the advanced decline oscillator for the New York Stock Exchange. And typically, when this is trading below the zero threshold level, and right now the print on my screen is 10.5 something. It just keeps changing, 10.28, 10.33, but it's above the zero level now. And I don't know where this will close. If it closes, when price is below, when the advanced decline oscillator, difference between its 39 and 19 period exponential moving average is below zero, then sellers or bears are presumed to be in control of the market. Panel number 3, which is the summation index, moves from red to green. It turns from red when this advanced decline oscillator is below the zero threshold line. Now, even if we close above zero today, we need to see 2 days above this. If it closes above today and it's back below zero at the close tomorrow, sellers were always in control of the market, and the New York Stock Exchange would just be a counter trend rally. So I put the spot volatility index, the potential rising bottoms pattern, along with the New York Stock Exchange. And Tom, it still says to be very careful. And what I want to do, even though we've looked at this chart in the past, it's always good for people to understand. This will also take us back, in essence, to China here. But these are 9 charts, 9 ETFs that folks at home can do this. I've got them on the weekly time frame. And it takes a look at, for example, markets in Japan or Germany or Canada, China, India, Australia, the U.S., and the United Kingdom. And we can see that with the exception of China, and this took place on Friday or last week, or really Thursday, Friday in China. And then today, China is the only one that is above its descending trend line. And some of these trend lines, folks, go back into the 2011 timeframe. For example, in Australia, that high goes all the way back to May of 2011. And we could see it's just making a small retrace, or maybe a 0.786 retracement of its COVID move to the downside. So it's really important to understand what is going on across the globe, because this is a one world market. And what I mean by this is there's so much pressure overseas. Eventually, that will carry over into the U.S. Now, they say carry over into the U.S., but strong market. Now, because we just have about a minute here left, Tom, I'm going to take a look at the NQ. And so, folks, overnight, it's going to be important to take a look at the NQ. This has the potential for a 3 drive to a top pattern out here. And we're looking at panel number 2. And drive number 1 was back on June 10th. Drive number 2 will be June 23rd. And today should be drive number 3. Now, one of the more famous three drive to a top pattern, Tom, and it's apropos for where we're at right now. This is the NDX 100, which made a three drive to a top pattern back in 2007. That's what identified the top. Now, this is key, folks. What we would need, if this is going to occur, and I don't know whether it will or it won't, what I do know is how the pattern completes. And that is, we would need to see some type of bearish reversal candle. And that's what we saw that took place when it set that high back in October, November of 2007 out there. Was a bear sash candle that happened on November 1st. So we want to watch that because that is the pattern that is in play as we speak right now. And if we were to get a bearish reversal candle tomorrow, well, that'll be something to now, and I don't know whether we'll get that or not, but things are set up for that potential. And that spot volatility X may be giving us that signal, Tom.
Let me tell you something. When this NASDAQ pulls back, it's going to be a disaster. It's like, folks, well, I hope you're making money hand over fist. I mean, you better take some of it, though, I'm telling you, man.
I think the disaster will really be in the Russell and the Dow. Those two will probably really get the brunt of it. But time will tell. We're not there just yet.
I'm telling you, man. Jump over to our website at TFNN, folks. You're going to see Mastering Probability right under newsletters. Check it out. Steve, thanks so much. Look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thanks, Tom.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. TFNN has developed a daily programming lineup for traders by traders. We start every trading day live at 8:30 a.m. with Tommy O'Brien hosting the morning market kickoff as he starts the day off by breaking down everything you need to know about what's going on for the trading day ahead. At 9 a.m., Larry Pesavento takes your calls and questions live on the air for the opening bell as he hosts Trade What You See. At 10 a.m., Tom and Tommy O'Brien host the Bull Bear Trading Hour. At 11 a.m., it's Kevin Hinks and Alex Coffey from TD Ameritrade Network with Fast Market. Basil Chapman at noon with the Tiger Technicians Hour. Steve Rhodes hosts the Trader's Edge at 1 p.m. Dave White with the Power Trading Hour at 2 p.m. And Tom O'Brien closes out the day for the final hour of trading live from 3 till 4. Don't miss a second of our daily programming lineup. Tune in to Tiger TV every trading day live at TFNN.com. Educating investors.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow is up 379, Nasdaq's up 205, S&Ps are up 32. Let's get over and take a look at this gold contract. So last week, folks, bottom line, gold pushing into its highs. volume behind the move. Realistically, out here today, we got a sideways move. Going to need more volume. We got 137,000 contracts. We haven't tested the high of last week yet, but last week we did some really sweet volume. We banged out 263,000 contracts on Wednesday. Bottom line, you take this, you take the XAU, and what you're going to see is that this was the first week that we have the XAU, the HUI, all over the 6-year consolidation. Bottom line, the XAU, that number over 114 was the number. You're at 128. The Gold Bugs Index was the laggard in this deal, and we're at 295, and 286 is the number. Now, with the reason that's important, folks, okay, is that once you get a 6-year consolidation, you break out of it. We're $10 away from the HUI. I want to see that get about $20 away from it. But the bottom line is that that's saying both of them want to make a run to the September 2012 level. Now, this is a monster level. And the Gold Bugs Index is 529, and we're only at 300. We're 295. And the XAU, in both cases, it's a monster number. And what we have had is that we have had the strongest gold equities as well as the silver equities already make that run. And the XAU, it's 196, and they're at 129. So I expect we're going to really get some real firepower under those metals. If you are in the metal market, let me show you something else here. If you're in the metal market, folks, you're going to want to keep an eye on the at-market securities that many of these companies are basically are putting on the shelf. So if you take a look at Mag Silver, great stock, by the way, okay? This baby is just going into production, and it's going to be a monster. So the low for the year is $3.84. The high is $14.33. They also just did a $50 million at-market deal. Now, what happens with these is it doesn't mean that they are going to basically push this equity out immediately. This is what the differential is. If we go back 5 years, right? Yeah, basically 5 years ago, even 3 years ago. What you'd have there is that they would be called secondaries, okay? And what a secondary is, folks, is that the broker-dealer comes out with more equity. That equity, bottom line, they get on the phone, they start calling investors and say, do you want to buy a secondary? That's how that works. An at-market deal is totally different. And I dug into this last night because I saw Meg was coming out with one also. And what it is, so picture what it is here. This is once the broker-dealer community gets onto this, okay, we're going to see a lot of this. The reason being is that it's the broker-dealer community that is behind it. They call the companies up and say, hey, listen, man, let me put one of these at-market deals together for you. And inside of the metals market, what you're going to see, I got to find it's going to be this. It's the same broker dealers that do run a lot of the IPOs up in Canada, in the U.S. for the metals business. And as soon as I saw that, I said, a lot more of these are going to come down the pike. And what you want to do there, is it's Canaccord and Wainwright. They're Raymond James, okay? All three of them folks, okay, they're pushing the at-market deals right now. You don't have to get scared of them, but what you do want to know is this. If you own an equity, that there is a shelf offering of an at-market deal, this next acceleration on the way up, you really want to pay attention to it. If we get ABC structures on the way up, they get extended. Bottom line, just if you're in them, you want to understand whether they have a shelf deal out there. Because let's picture when an equity goes from $20 to $35 or something, okay? Companies always like to push paper out. When you push out an at-market offering, it is so much easier. It's unbelievable because all that ends up happening is that they sell right into the market that day. Let's go to Mark in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Hello, I'm listening to you talk about gold. What does this do to JNUG and Nugget from here if the HUI and the XAU hit that 2012?
Okay, so let's talk about JNUG and Nugget. So both of these folks, the JNUG as well as the Nugget, is the JNUG is the direction junior miners 2 times. The Nugget is the senior miners 2 times. The bottom line, have you traded these before?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you get JNUG up $1.13. They are daily trading vehicles. That's something that's crucial to wrap your head around, because as the climb up, if you consolidate, which you could go 5 or 6 points up, you consolidate, you go back and forth until you basically move again.
Yes,
you got to be careful of that aspect. But all in all, JNUG and Nugget, bottom line would be higher.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm at the tail end of 1 year of your gold report.
Oh, cool, man. How do you like it?
I liked it. It has good. Yes, you have some. Tom, you have good picks. Let's just put it that way.
That's good. That's good.
It's like the one guy said. You got to get Tom's gold report, guys.
That's funny. Yeah, it's it's a long ball game. What happened? I trade a lot, folks, but in the gold market, the bottom line is that some of these trades are going to go on for whether it's 5, 6, 7 weeks. But guess what? If we can grab 40, 60% out of them, and you got to sell them. If I've learned anything, and you'll see, I mean, we got. You can say lucky. The last run when it started in 2002, I grabbed it at 282. We got out of it at 17 something. It was a great run. And what you always want to just remember inside the gold market, the silver market, you have to sell. That's the bottom line. Because guess what? It's not going to $5,000, man. If it's going to $5,000, you know what I'm saying? So you just keep it in the context, because when they run dramatically. There's no two ways about that. And it's time to take the money and go put it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm watching JNUG and Nugget like on a 10-minute, 60-minute, and a daily, and go with it.
So this is a great thing you can do, folks, okay? The South African, this is what ends up happening. So picture what ends up happening around the world. The South African exchange, the Johannesburg exchange, folks, is open way before we are. And this is a great way if you're trading JNUG or Nugget, okay? And this is free. First, just Google the Johannesburg Exchange. You're going to be able to go down there. You're going to see what all the gold stocks are doing. What those gold stocks are doing, you get a huge advantage what we're going to be doing. I do it every single morning. And it makes a huge difference, man, because you'll see a differential sometimes that the gold would be up down there and we're just opening flat. Well, guess what? That isn't how it goes, because they have the most gold in the world and people are buying it. And so you'll see, like, I'll just put, watch this, I'll put Harmony up here. This is in Johannesburg this morning, okay? And you can get these, and it's for free. So that's a nice way of doing it, just to verify what you think might be happening for the day also, Mark.
Right, yeah. I got Harmony up right now on the screen.
Yeah. So
all right.
Okay, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. And here's another rocket ship, folks. This one here is Anglo Gold. This baby's been on a tear. You go back to March, it was $12. It's $30 right now. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has just launched their July 4th Tiger Dollar sale. For 1 week only, we've doubled all the bonuses, where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars are good on all TFNN newsletters, webinars, and trading services, and never expire. For all the details and to get your Tiger Dollars before this sale ends Monday, July 6th, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow is up by 397, Nasdaq's up by 210, S&Ps are up 35, and we got kind of lost out here because this market was roaring so dramatically this morning, folks, is that you had some PMI data come out. Now, we had the service data as well as the construction data come out. Now, the service come out was definitely ahead of what they were looking for. They were looking for 46.7, and it came out 47.9. The differential there is, though, that last year, a year from, it was basically 51. You know, so that baby had gone down a little. Still not a bad number in the middle of the pandemic. No two ways about that. Construction number, folks, whole different ball game. Check this number out. This is pretty intense because this should keep the jobs going inside of the construction business, which is a monster business. They were looking for a 28.9. Well, it came out with a 55. No, they were looking for a 46. Yeah, okay, so it came out 55.3 versus a 28 in May. So June came out at 55.3 versus the 28 in May. They were looking for 46. But check this out. This is what's pretty intense about this one. This is up from 43 a year ago. So the construction business right now has a lot of jobs, putting a lot of bread into the economy, and that's good going forward. There's no two ways about that. You take a look at it's not the some of these builders out here. If you go over to Lennar, I mean, it was flat out here today. It's up $1.46. You get Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers right now, that's up 30. It's up $1 at 32. Home Depot, we take a look at Home Depot. Home Depot right now, flat out here today, 247. Lowe's, you're up. Well, you're flat. You're $1.37. And is this? Let me just see this. Yeah, it's laying at all-time highs. You know, so you're gonna see that overall, no doubt. Inside the housing business, it's a big number, and this is what's pinning it right here, folks. You take a look at that. We're at 0.6% on the 10-year. What is an absolute mind blower out here today. But this is what it says about the Fed's going to keep these rates low, is that you have a market that's up 40 S&P points, and there's the curve inside of the notes, bonds, and all of the above. Is about as flat as you can get. This thing's hasn't moved. When I say hasn't moved, we had one move from June 2nd. We went down for 2 days to the 5th and went right back up there. This looks to me like this is going to be a straight line move for more than likely a couple years, which is pretty wild. But listen, that's what the Fed said, and they do control that market. Not that they do control that market. That is the bottom line. Let's go take a look at the transports. So the transports out here, yeah, they still can't. We're up $1.36 out here today, but bottom line, they don't have much juice underneath them. You'll see that the airlines, if we go over to American basically sideways move out here, $12.75. Delta, what we are going to see out here is that after the first month or so, going forward right now, we'll see how much Delta makes and versus American makes. And the reason I'm bringing that up is that what has happened is that Delta is saying that they still are going to basically extend the middle seat ban, okay? Whereas, let me get this straight. I know American's not. Let's see what United is doing. Okay. Delta Airlines may extend its Corona's area policy of leaving middle seats vacant on flights, even as other carriers go back to booking full. Medical experts. Yeah, this is from the CEO of Delta. Quote, medical experts we've worked with advise that keeping middle seats blocked with limited capacity make a real difference in keeping travelers and people safe on board. And our customers tell us it gives them peace of mind when they fly. Chief Executive Officer Ed Baston said in a memo to employees Thursday. That's why we extended our policy through September, and I expect we will continue to block middle seats beyond that date. Delta's plan underscores an emerging divide among carriers about the value of separating passengers as precautions against the spread of the coronavirus. American Airlines resumed selling seats at full capacity last Wednesday, saying it's impossible to effectively social distance in a flight and that masks and new cleaning methods have stepped up protection. United Airlines never pledged to keep seats open. Southwest, however, is only booking planes 2/3 full through September, and JetBlue also is blocking middle seats. So people, no doubt, are going to basically looking at that structure and deciding, okay, who do I want to fly on? And we'll see who is going to basically make out on there. I can picture that, yeah, if you do have a full flight, bottom line, it's going to be more to the bottom line. The real question is going to be the aspect of, once you get off the flight 5 days later, are you sick, not sick, all of the above? So we'll see where that is going to shake out. Today, folks, you've heard the promotion a few times. This is the last day tonight that you can get Tiger Dollars. We have this sale a couple times a year. This is our July 4th sale. The way Tiger Dollars work is that they're good at all product at TFNN, have no expiration date, and are transferable. The way it works, you can buy $500 worth of Tiger Dollars, you get $600. You buy, where is it? What did I just do here? There we go. You can buy 1,000 and you get an additional $300 or $1,300, which is a 30% bonus. You can buy $1,500 and get an additional $600 or $2,100, which is a 40% bonus. So check it out on the front page of TFNN. If you do have any product at TFNN right now, you are looking to buy any product in the future, great way to save money. S&P's bottom line are going higher right into the close. The high over here today was 31.74. And bottom line, we're at 31.67. So this is a replay of last week. I mean, we'll see whether they can get another 10 or 15 S&P points. But outside of Thursday, folks, we had Monday, Tuesday, as well as Wednesday. Those S&Ps, they surged right into the close. And as to the aspect of what our equity's worth, guess what? They're worth what anyone's going to pay for them today. And we go over and we take a look at Tesla. They are paying up in an incredible way. Tesla right now is up $156, all-time highs, and it is literally just driving forward, as is Amazon. Amazon right now, 3048, And I suspect what that both cases probably is that was more than likely these stocks opened really high. More than likely you had people that shot those stocks at the open this morning saying, okay, listen, how high can they go? Well, guess what? Now they're going to close those positions, which is very smart to close those positions coming into the close, because those two stocks absolutely have the possibility of gapping another 150, 200, whatever that is, that they feel like gapping up inside of the morning. And this is no doubt a gapping market. It's a replay of a few markets that I've seen in the past. No two ways about that. Dow's up 445, Nasdaq's up 222, and S&Ps are up 38. We'll come right back.
Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that will take you step by step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab. Bam!
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 449, Nasdaq's up 221, S&Ps are up 40. Let's go take a look at Ramp for one of our tigers here. So, Liver Ramp, folks, Holdings, it operates market technology company, provides data foundation, digital transformation, online marketing. The low is 23, the high is 53. Okay, so you got a nice sign of strength going back here in May. Let me put this on a weekly for a second. Okay. Yeah, so you're at $45, and yeah, it does. I mean, I suspect 49 is game. You know, because when that did have that sign of strength, even on the weekly, the week of the 22nd of May, that is saying that, yeah, it wants to go there. I mean, you know, the bottom line is that if you get a little patience, it could test the $40 again. The $40 is where you really want to be in that thing, because then you can put a stop under 37.78, and you're going up there for 50. That's how that's shaking out. And one of the Tigers just put in the den. This is Dave Portnoy. Okay, that's the Barstool guy. Bottom line, he's got a nice quote out here. Say it, cowards. Stocks only go up. Stocks only go up. I am your king. Bottom line, folks, you know, we know that that's not the case. But guess what? He's on a run. And if we take a look at this S&P, you know, bottom line, we've actually been in a consolidation going back to, June 4th. But guess what? You know, that being said, stocks are up. It just depends on where have you bought them. You know, that's the real bottom line. So do I believe stocks will always go up and stocks always go up and all that? No. But guess what? In his case, it really that is a promotion that's going on. He'll more than likely make more money on the promotion with his followers no matter what happens with the stock market. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Everything you need, folks, is right inside you. You might as well have a blast with it. Come back and visit us tomorrow morning. Tommy kicks us off 8:30 in the morning. Please tell your friends about TFNN. Tell them to go to YouTube and subscribe. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe